The opinions expressed in this show are the views of the host and not necessarily that of WTRW, 94.3 The Talker, or the Bold Gold Media Group.
The following presentation is paid for by Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, who is solely responsible for its content. Portions transcribed.
All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
Good morning and welcome to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I think it's getting Merry Christmassy, isn't it?
Very much so. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Is our Christmas tree all decorated?
Oh, yeah, everything's all taken care of.
Yeah, I left that
Let's
note
talk to
for you this
DC
morning.
about that. How are you doing over there?
Oh, all right. About a week and a half till Christmas. Yeah, my tree stays up all year. It doesn't stay lit all year, but I light it from about November-ish till March or so, you know. A nice colorful thing in my house.
Oh, that's sweet.
But yeah, it's an artificial thing, and I don't really have any place to put it, so I'm just like, just leave it up.
Here's an interesting idea. I'm connected with somebody on Facebook, and you know what they do? They decorate it all year long with different themes.
Yeah, I've
and
heard of that. Sure,
yeah.
put some Easter bunnies on the tree, Easter bunny ornaments.
Some shamrocks.
Exactly.
Some red hearts in February.
I love it. It's great.
Because, tomorrow is going to be Valentine's Day, right? So
of course. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Why take it down and put it away? Because it seems like 2 weeks later, we're turning around doing it all over again, right?
Sure.
I mean, time is really flying. We're here every Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m., where we talk real estate. We have a relentless real estate office with many exceptional realtors that have been guiding, assisting, and advising clients in real estate matters for over 50 years.
How many years experience do you have in that office?
I didn't add it all up, but it has to be over 200 years. I'm going to do that. That's my project for next radio
week.
show.
Okay, we'll talk about that. So during the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. If you'd like to suggest a topic or something we haven't covered, give us a call, send us an email. And when you're at jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab and see what the weather's like at Dunmore Corners.
It's getting harder and harder every year, isn't it?
It is. It's just that. Yeah.
Who do you know that would be the perfect guest for the Real Estate Roundtable? Reach out to us, and we would certainly consider any suggestions you have. And view our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com, where we also have all the podcast apps that we feature this radio show on. And check us out on social media. This week, I want to talk about how Pennsylvania is the 13th most fun state. When you think of Pennsylvania, do you think of it as fun, Pat?
Oh,
This is
I used to when I was a kid. We used to come up here. It was great.
Yes,
that's how I got here. It was
right.
lots of things to do. It really is fun.
It's a lot different than New York, right?
Oh, no
The city,
comparison.
right?
No comparison.
Well, this is according to Wallet Hub. And our state Pennsylvania they gave it a fun score of 41.57 out of 100. So they compared all 50 states across two categories, entertainment, recreation, and then nightlife. The entertainment and recreation category considered metrics such as number of attractions, ideal weather, restaurants per capita, shoreline mileage, while nightlife category took into account each state's average beer and wine price.
Oh, well, then I think we're doing pretty good with that one.
Time of last call, music festivals per capita, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The Keystone State ranked 20th for entertainment and recreation, 12th for nightlife. Why? Because we have more than 15 amusement parks, 124 state parks, the fifth most restaurants, and last year, Pennsylvania had the most fall festivals out of any other state. So the top 5 most fun states by Wallet Hub were, you want to take a stab at it? Number 1, DC.
Florida.
Yes. 2,
Texas.
California.
Oh,
3,
Texas.
Nevada. I'll hint, Texas is not in the top 5.
Okay, thank you. You just saved me because I was going to keep saying it.
4,
New York.
yes.
All right.
5.
New Jersey.
Colorado.
Oh, Colorado keeps making the top list.
Yeah.
Where do you think the sweetest place on earth is?
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Well, yes. Pennsylvania is named the number 1 most sweet obsessed state. This is by the Taffy Shop. But Hershey's actually trademark as the sweetest place on earth.
Okay.
So we have a sweet obsession in Pennsylvania. I thought it was just me.
Yeah, no.
But it...
Have you ever been to Dunmore Candy Kitchen?
Oh, see, well, that's where I'm going with this.
It's unbelievable.
Right. So Pennsylvania has a statewide online search volume for sweet snacks of over 3.7 million. So, in other words, the Pennsylvanians are frequently turning to Google to satisfy their sweet tooth cravings. So, from children 1 to 17, we in this Commonwealth consume the most sugary snacks per week out of any other state. And candy and chocolate shops number 3.3 per 100,000 residents.
Well,
I can believe that.
all right.
So, tied are Illinois and California after Pennsylvania. They're the second and third most sweet-obsessed states.
Really, you go into the mall and you got Gertrude Hawk's, and you walk past it, you can smell the chocolate.
Well, think about it. Yeah. Dunmore has a population of approximately, and this is as of 2024, 14,242 residents.
Okay.
Okay? In our little town, in our little borough of Dunmore, we have 3 chocolatiers that are awesome.
Yeah.
You got Dunmore Candy Kitchen. You got Nibbles and Bits.
Nibbles and Bits is so good.
Wonderful chocolate. It's like when you bite into
you walk in. You don't walk
heaven.
into this place if you're on a diet.
No, you can't. And you can't leave empty-handed.
No.
They're so gifted and talented. And then you have Gertrude Hawk's. And how long has that been around?
Forever.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, so it's no wonder. But I was actually surprised that Pennsylvania was number 1. I wouldn't think that. But interesting stuff.
Nice.
Let's turn the page and take a drastic turn. Enough about that.
You're making me hungry.
I know. How much debt do Americans have? During the fourth quarter of last year, Business Insider used Experian data to perform an analysis of American household debt. You know what they found out, Pat?
There's a lot of debt.
There is a lot of debt. Overall, American household debt totals $17.5 trillion. Average debt per person is $103,358. Now, this debt includes mortgage, loans, home equity lines of credit, auto loans, credit card debt, student loans, and other personal loans. Medical debt was excluded.
Okay.
All right? But here's the good news. Pennsylvanians have less debt than the average American, with only $85,000 owed on average per resident. So we owe significantly less than the national average. And Pennsylvania ranks 16th for the lowest average debt by state. Would you like to know by average debt by generation?
Sure. I would say the young ones got the most debt with their student debt.
Has 15,000 non-mortgage debt and 230,000 mortgage debt. Millennials, almost 30,000 non-mortgage debt with 295,000 mortgage debt. Baby boomers, that would be you, 32,000 non-mortgage debt, 277 mortgage debt, 277,000. Gen X, 19,000 non-mortgage debt, 190,000 mortgage debt. The silent generation has $7,000 non-mortgage debt and 141,000 mortgage debt. So, overall, total U.S. debt increased $210 billion last year from quarter 3 to quarter 4. And the state with the highest average debt per person was?
New York.
Washington at $180,000 per person per resident. And the state with the lowest was West
Louisiana.
Virginia.
I was going to say West Virginia.
You should have. West Virginia with $64,300 of debt. Okay, so now I want to talk about what the American dream costs.
A lot.
And this is estimated cost per household over the course of a lifetime.
So the American dream is home ownership? What is the American dream?
Well, that's a good question. So a lot of times it does consist of home ownership, but it's other things too.
Okay.
All right. Retiring, vacationing, having children, having pets, owning a car,
Wow,
right?
Yeah.
Lots of things.
Lots of money.
Lots of money. And I love these graphs that I receive, and they come from Visual Capitalist. So I get these emails every day, and they're fascinating. This one caught my attention because we actually are in a business that involves people achieving the American dream, right? So let's talk about this. If you were to guess what the estimate cost per household was over the course of a lifetime, take a stab in the dark. What do you think the American dream costs?
$1 million at least.
$4.4
Million.
million.
Yeah.
Man.
So, buying a home, let's start there. 30-year mortgage, 20% down payment over the lifetime. What's the estimation? What do you think somebody pays?
$800,000.
$930,000.
Well,
Okay, getting married, if that's what they want to do. Cost
Just once? So, we get married multiple times? Because I know everybody who's married like 3 and 4 times.
All right, so getting married.
And they're going to do it until they get it right.
I think they mean only once.
Okay.
Engagement ring, ceremony, reception.
$50,000.
$44,300, right? So raising 2 children, how much does that cost? Raising them to age 18. And,
18?
And then 4 years of public college.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years. How much would it cost?
$700,000.
$832,000.
nice.
Having pets, 1 dog, 1 cat for 11 to 13 years.
You have pets?
Astounding.
You don't have any pets?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not allowed. I'm a renter.
$25,000? $30,000?
$36,626. Having pets is expensive.
Yeah, I know.
All right, owning a car. And these are people that are from the ages of 29 to 74 years old, and they own a car, excluding fuel and repairs.
Okay, just the cost of the vehicle.
Right.
So for how many years?
Payments, say, from 20 years of age to 74.
Ugh. $500,000?
$811,440.
I got to get more expensive cars. I'm not spending enough.
Now, taking vacations. And I really think that this is an unrealistic mention here because they say taking vacation, 1 vacation per year from ages 22 to 84. I don't know anyone that takes 1 vacation per year.
I know one person. I'm friends with this person on Facebook. Every 2 or 3 weeks, they're someplace else.
And it's not just the Jersey Shore.
No, there's palm trees and there's
Europe,
and there's, I don't know, not Cancun, the other islands in the Caribbean. And then they're in California. Then they're in Mickey. And I mean, woo. I don't want to travel that much.
I couldn't travel that much even if I was retired. But so taking a vacation, a year from 22 to 84, one would spend $180,000.
Well,
that's conservative. These people, no. That number's low.
No, I don't know anybody that takes just 1
That's
vacation
low.
per year.
I'm friends with one of my ex-girlfriends on Facebook. We're fine. But her and her husband, they must go to Disney, I don't know, 6-7 times a year.
Oh my God.
I'm like, if you were married to me, we definitely wouldn't be doing that. I'll take you to Jersey.
Really, there's a lot of people.
Have you ever heard of Knoebels?
Right?
Knoebels is great.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love Knoebels.
So do I.
Disney was a lot of work. I mean, we're glad we did it when Patrick was little, but
I'm out.
I was exhausted.
I'm out.
Right? But there are people that without children that go all the time, like you just mentioned.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
They're into it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's their thing.
That's it.
That's how they want to enjoy life. So be it.
Absolutely.
Not for me.
No.
I'd rather palm tree in a lounge chair.
That's right.
That's how I was. But that's, everybody's different, right? Okay, so if you want to retire and recommended minimum savings for 20 years of retirement, what's the recommended minimum savings? You're going to really be blown away by this number.
$2 million?
Oh, you're actually high. 1.6 million.
Okay.
Dying.
Well, I want to live longer than the 20 years, so I...
All right.
And I think they estimated low on this. They say dying, and I don't know how this is attached to the American dream.
All right,
but,
I know how much this was. I mean, I buried my parents. So.
Right. So funeral, viewing, and burial. What do you think that costs?
20,000?
You would think.
Yeah.
It cost $12,000 to bury my mom in Brooklyn in 2018. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have it down as $8,500. I think that's very low.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know,
Okay.
but okay, there you have it. So it's expensive to achieve the American dream. Pat, I think it's time for a listing, please.
Okay, we have occupied a 6-unit property at 1008-1010 Main Street in Dixon City for $324,000. This building has 4 2-bedroom apartments and 2 1-bedroom apartments. The building generates great income. It's got long-term tenants with leases. The taxes are less than $4,000 a year, and this would be perfect for the investor. It's got a great location, plenty of off-street parking in the rear, and it's also got a coin-operated laundry. These units have been updated over the past few years. That's a 6-unit apartment house at 1008-1010 Main Street in Dixon City for $324,000, and that's listed by Gail Lewis of our office.
Thank you, Pat. Joseph Stravinsky from Golden Key Home Inspection serves all of Northeast PA. Don't take any chances on your next home purchase. Before you move on to the next step of the home buying process, let Joe from Golden Key Home Inspections take a look. Joe is your advocate in the home buying process. He evaluates every detail of your home and will provide you with a fast, comprehensive report. Golden Key Home Inspections offers structural, wood infestation, radon, mold, water, and septic inspections. Don't go it alone. For a quality inspection, call Joseph Stravinsky from Golden Key Home Inspections at 272-201-8791. That's 272-201-8791, or visit goldenkeyinspections.com. Keep tuned in to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate on 94.3 The Talker. We'll return in just a few moments. The real estate market is extremely active, and you want to make a move, but you don't know where to start, who to call, or how to make it happen. I'm Jackie Ruddy, and I know Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate can lead the way. Our quality service award-winning team will help you with buying and selling a home. Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate has a proven track record and experience you can count on. Lean on us to show you the way. Call 570-344-6724. That's 570-344-6724. Or visit jruddy.com. That's JRUDDY.com, where homes are open every day, all day long. Also, remember to tune in to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, Saturdays at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on 94.3 FM, The Talker. Thanks for listening to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM, The Talker. I'm here with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor.
And we're back, and we got DC with us today,
Our
too.
Chief Editing Officer.
CEO.
New title this week. Everybody's into titles, right?
Yeah.
Chief Editing Officer. And I really think, since this is your new title, assigned to you by me, it deserves a raise.
All right.
New year, new salary.
Okay. And you're about to get fired, Jackie. Did you know that?
All right.
Maybe
I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker. I don't know. I don't think I said that.
Yeah,
but anyway,
Jackie.
let's talk about 25% of people with a 2-car garage don't have room for cars inside of them.
That's a sin. That's an absolute
tragedy.
Tragedy. That's what it is. It's a tragedy.
Right. Okay.
I
barely fit my car.
Oh, your cars. You have.
I barely fit my
that's such a-
car.
oh,
and we
such-
have a 3-car garage. Barely.
That's baloney.
DC.
You know what? Now you're telling stories. Your spot is the clearest spot in the whole garage. I got the other 2 spots where I'm working.
They're
I'm restoring a
they're
car.
a disaster.
But I can get the car in and out. And there's 3 cars in the garage. There's 3
Do you
cars.
know that? And there's something in all of this mess that I'm looking at here, all my notes, that there's something that says everybody has a room in their house that they just like put stuff.
It's a garage. It's a garage.
You know, it's a cluttered mess and it's just a throw-all room.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you clean up the rest of the house because you got people coming over. Where am I going to put this? Just throw it in the back bedroom. We'll deal with it later.
Well, I try not to do that. I don't have a room. I might have a closet that I open up and I think, someday I really have to tackle this, but not right now, and I shut the door and walk away. Pat, on the other hand, has garages that fit this situation.
Did you say plural garages?
Garages.
Yeah.
How many garages do you have?
That's classified information.
I think 4 or 5, if I count.
I cannot recall.
Well, okay, but right.
I cannot recall.
I know at least
time.
2 of them that are a disaster.
Well, I can think of 2 of them that are really perfect. So there's,
It's amazing to me, though, every time I see something in the house on the counter that doesn't belong on the counter, that belongs in the garage, and I say, well, where does this go? Don't worry. It goes in the garage. I'll take care of it. I don't want you messing around with my garage. I'll never be able to find it. If there's any wonder that you know where anything is.
All right. The garage does look like it was robbed, and everything was kind of tossed about, but I know where everything is. So, and I'm sure lots of guys out there can identify with that. It might be less than perfect, but at least they know where their stuff is.
You have this toolbox that's taller than me, and all the shelves, like, you know how
the drawers,
the drawers that come out and slide, they're all open.
They're not all open. They're full.
Oh, they're full, overflowing, and open.
Well, you never know when you might need that special tool.
All right. And one is for screwdrivers, and one is for nails, and one is for screws, and one's for, what are those things? Pliers.
And wrenches.
And wrenches, right? So
And drill bits.
And it's amazing to me
And chains.
that if I go out
clamps
there because I need to do something.
Ratchets.
And I get a tool from the toolbox. Mm-hmm. And I go in and I have to do my thing, and you come home and you see the tool, you know exactly where it came from.
Of course I do. I have a filing system, and it's called Chaos.
Yeah.
And it works just fine.
Yeah, well, it causes
But
me-
anyway,
I have anxiety.
The moral of the story is there's 3 cars in a 3-car garage.
Well, a lot of people, I will have to say, I was surprised by that information that people with 2-car garages don't have room for cars inside of them. I often find that that's the case when I go to homes that have a 1-car garage.
Yes.
You know, and it's attached or built into the home. Usually that's the catch-all, and they don't. And a lot of times older homes that were built in the 60s and 70s, ranches and those style of homes, they're a 1-car garage, but I don't know if I could fit my vehicle.
Right. Bobby and Regina, our friends, they bought a house up in Troop, and they have a big, the garage could be bigger, but he's got a big, it's a Denali or something, and he chooses just to keep the 1 car in there because then he's got his lawnmowers, he's got all the other stuff, and the other car is the 2nd car, and they leave that outside. So he could squeeze the other car in there, but it's by choice.
Right. So, you know, often in the business, people would say over the years, it's a 2.5-car garage, it's a 1.5-car garage.
You have a half a
but
car?
But that half is
for stuff.
Right, is for stuff. So anybody out there thinking about building a garage or having a garage, make it
bigger. We made this decision when we went to build our garage. the standard depth was 20 foot. And I looked at it on paper. I was like, that's not long enough. So we went and we extended it and we made it 24 feet. And one of the best moves we ever did. It gave us that extra 4 feet
which is jammed with stuff.
Well, it's stuff.
And we have a pull down, and we have the storage space above the garage that's filled with stuff. So my question to you, is there ever a garage that's large enough?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Not in your world.
It's like, can you have enough money? No.
I was putting my mother's hoses away a couple months ago. And what happened? In her garage that she owns, but you use.
Did one of the cars get scratched?
I did not scratch it, but I gently brushed up beside it, on the
car
side
with
of
the
it.
car cover.
Right, with the car cover. You know why?
Why?
Because it's jammed with stuff.
Well, it's not my stuff.
But I should be able to walk around freely. I'm not a big person.
All right. I think you should. There's boundaries here in this relationship, and I think we're gonna have a
think
no fly
2025. Okay, but I think a good goal for 2025, DC, is that he cleans up his stuff.
Okay. Put that on the list.
Get organized.
I will.
Do you have any? Do you have any
Two of the
suggestions?
garages are perfect.
Do you have any suggestions for me? I'm sure you do.
Oh no, not for the radio. Thank you very much.
All right. Wanted by Homebuyers, kitchen and bath amenities.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about that. It's no secret that homebuyers want nice kitchens with good amenities in the kitchen and bathrooms when they're looking for a home. And this is according to the National Association of Home Builders. And the survey included more than 3,000 recent and prospective homebuyers. And they rated amenities. So in the kitchen, a top feature homebuyers wanted was a walk-in pantry.
Yes.
51% said it was desirable, and 29% said it was essential. Tied with walk-in pantries was an area for a table. A lot of people want an eat-in kitchen. They want space for a table.
That's where you spend all your time. We spend all the time in the kitchen.
Right. So 51% rated the eat-in area as desirable. 29% said it was a must-have. Other desirable kitchen amenities included a double sink side by side, drinking water filtration, pull-out shelves, a central island, granite natural stone countertop, recessed lighting, and customized backsplash.
Garbage disposal, I would say.
There's a lot of people that have garbage disposals that don't use them. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
They're afraid of them. They don't want to use them.
My sister never had them in the city, and she's got one now in Gettysburg, and I think she's afraid of using it, of screwing it up.
Bathroom features are also top of mind for recent and prospective buyers. So what do they want in the bathroom areas? They want both a shower stall and a tub in the primary bathroom.
Yep. I could see that with kids, people with kids.
Anybody that wants to eliminate tubs, think twice about that, because if you're going to sell your home, that's going to be a problem for marketing to people with children. They also want a linen closet and private toilet compartment, double vanity, ceramic tile walls, granite vanity, multiple shower heads, and body spray panel. Pat, would you like to review a listing?
We have a move-in condition, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home at 1521 Electric Street in Dunmore for $226,000. This lovely home has an updated eating kitchen, a large dining room it's got the old pocket doors, they're built in, they're beautiful. It's got a rear deck and a large fenced-in yard, and it's also got off-street parking. Also, the third floor has additional space that could be another bedroom, and the taxes are very reasonable at less than $2,000 a year. That's a lovely 4-bedroom, 2-bath home at 1521 Electric Street in Dunmore for $226,000, and that's listed by James Hazen of our office.
We'd like to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and don't forget, we're back in next Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m. with more Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate on 94.3 The Talker.